Would you dare to kill a cop? These drug traffickers would because they worked for Colombia's drug lord, Pablo. This was a premeditated massacre. Wherever there were police, there would be death. Even police stations were no exception. It all started when Pablo demanded that the government abolish the extradition treaty. In Colombia, as long as you had money, going to prison was like taking a vacation. But in the United States, it was different. They had strict management systems, and even the richest man in the world wouldn't be given special treatment. For Pablo, that was a nightmare. So he bribed a large number of congressmen trying to abolish the treaty. But a presidential candidate named Luis refused all benefits. He firmly opposed Pablo's proposal. Pablo then wrote Luis a letter. In it, he expressed his dissatisfaction with the United States for interfering too much in Colombia's government. He claimed it was an infringement on his homeland, but Luis didn't take the bait. He ignored all attempts to sway him. Meanwhile, Pablo also wrote a letter to the Chief Justice of Colombia. The gist was that the U.S. had no right to judge Colombian criminals. He called it an act of power politics, but the judge didn't fall for it either. For safety reasons, they wore black hoods while presiding over drug lord trials. Otherwise, if Pablo saw their faces, he would have them killed. However, the drug lord's threats were far from that simple. This was the fate of those who crossed Pablo. Fortunately, the police obtained the location of Pablo's hideout. They were preparing to send in a large force to capture him, but Pablo's eyes were everywhere. He immediately received the news.